Okay, so today we head to the home of grunge, Seattle, Washington, for this beer. This comes to us from the Elysian Brewing Company, which, as I mentioned, is in Seattle. This is kind of a straightforward IPA as far as explanation goes. It's the Immortal IPA. Gotta love the name of this beer. And I really love, look at this logo right here. This is nothing but power. That's what it says. As soon as you look at it, you're like, wow. That is an immortal hand that is just crushing whatever the heck is in its hand. And it looks like there's fire coming out. So you know you're in for a powerful, powerful beer here. So this comes into us at 6.21% alcohol by volume. And Elysian Brewing Company was founded back in 1995. Again, one of those big, just renaissance years for craft brewing. 1995, a lot of the 1997s you see, but the 90s were just skyrocketed as far as craft breweries. So this one was founded by three guys, one of them named Dave Bowler, then Joe Pisacca, and Dick Cantwell, it looks like. They founded the large brew pub. They have three brew pubs, as a matter of fact, in Seattle with Elysian Brewing, and they were actually voted large brew pub of the year by the Great American Beer Festival in Denver, Colorado, which is held every year. So that happened in 1999. So an American IPA, we've done many of these, maybe our leading style or one of our leading styles. This one in particular is the Northwest Spin. Of course, you got the West Coast, you got the Eastern Coast stuff, and a lot of the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest IPAs claim to be a little different than the West Coast counterparts. The malts they use are the pale malts, Munich, Crystal, and Caratel, looks like. And then the hops, they bitter the hops with Chinook, and they finish it with Amarillo and Centennial. Love the Centennial hops. I've been kind of getting really into the IPAs that use the Centennial as well as some of the other hops out there. 54 IBU, so not too unbelievably hopped up, it looks like, with this beer. There might be a bit of a malt finish and a balance, too. Simcoe is the other hop that I'm thinking of. That's why I kind of tried to save myself. Couldn't do it. Simcoe is the other hop. We're going to pour it into a pint glass, standard vessel for your IPA. And we did have a little bit of a synopsis here on the side of the bottle I didn't read before I poured, so we'll read that really quick while this kind of settles. It says, refreshing, hoppy, and well-balanced, the Immortal is a Northwest take on a classic English style, golden copper in color and loaded with New World hop flavor and aroma. So there you go. You get that kind of orangey, darkish kind of pour here. Looks like there's some sediment to this beer. Not really sure about the freshness, but maybe it seemed kind of a fresh bottle when I got it, but maybe sediment. You will let me know if this is par for the course as far as Elysian, the Immortal IPA goes. But nice looking beer otherwise, just a bit of a cloudy, murky sediment to this. Maybe we got the bottom of the keg and they didn't flush out the sediment. Who knows? That would be something else. And I am getting that just classic IPA smell, that citrusy, light grapefruit, almost orange kind of smell. Almost like an American Amber or Red Ale, almost like a Nugget Nectar kind of scent to this. It's very subtle. Maybe I've just been having a lot of double IPAs lately, and I'm not being blown away by the power of the scent, but it's just a nice kind of refreshing, effervescent kind of light IPA kind of smell to this. So let's get the taste now of the Elysian The Immortal IPA. It is a light, kind of crisp, refreshing, not overripe grapefruit. I'm getting a little bit of a harshness on the back of the throat. A little bit of the orange, as I mentioned before. Almost a tangerine kind of taste to it. Less harshness on the second taste, but a bit of a bite on the back of the throat. This one does have a little bit of hop bitterness characteristics, not really flushing out too much with the malt. Good tasting, but there's something missing here. There's something that just doesn't have a full enough flavor, I think, for an IPA to make it really an elite IPA. Definitely drinkable, definitely a beer I wouldn't pass up. It's good. However, it just doesn't kind of go into that other category. And maybe I'm spoiled by double IPAs. I don't know. I'm trying not to base this on the double IPA threshold. It's not fair to the style at all. IPAs are its own style, and there are some great IPAs. But when I think about like Two Hearted Ale, when I think about Hot Devil, some of the great IPAs out there, I'm thinking a notch above this one. Good beer, but I'm going to give the Elysian The Immortal IPA a 6.5 out of